Hi there, everyone. So how are you doing? Must be getting used to this. The candles and me. Actually, it's you, the candles, and me. If I use the correct grammatical, is that a word? Format? The way you say things. Remember learning in school you say, you and I, not me and you? Did you learn those, or was that just Catholic school that we had to do that? I'm sure everyone had the same grammar lessons. But anyhow, I had several things. What was I was going to talk about something, but I'll talk about this first so I don't forget. So, Polly was telling me that some places are going to lose power. We have so much snow. Well, what happened was, backstory, today, which would have been yesterday because now it's after midnight, I was trying to do Instacart because they said a storm was coming. But it seems like this year they can't predict the weather very well. Not this year, meaning 2022, but within the last year. I thought I better be safe than sorry. So we needed milk. Polly needed his special stuff. And, you know, just a few, you know, like we do in our area. When a storm comes, you just get milk, bread, eggs. Everyone does. But I wouldn't get eggs with Instacart, so we wouldn't have eggs. But anyhow, I just needed to have, you know, some few things that we needed. So, it was already like 6:30 in the morning. I had not slept. So I thought, well, maybe I'll order the Instacart then. I thought, you know, I am so tired. I really have to go to bed. And if I ordered it then, the delivery time would be at 11 a.m. Which could mean it could be 12. So that would be 4.5, 5.5 hours. And I thought, there's no way. I got to sleep because, I mean, I have to get some kind of sleep. So I went and got just a few hours of sleep, got up, and then it was weird. It showed all these other numbers and, you know, like numbers. If you haven't done Instacart, you don't know what I'm talking about. Anyhow, it showed all kinds of, it was different. It didn't say delivery will be like between 4 and 5. It just said the dates, January, I think 16th through 17th, whatever the 2 dates are. I'm like, what the heck? And I had no time. Then I saw press something else and you pick a time and it was later in the day. Then I looked at the other store I shop at and it says because of inclement weather. Well, there was no inclement weather at that time. The morning was beautiful. The sun was shining. Nothing was happening at all. Nothing. So I kept looking through the day, looking through, and it's just not giving you any times. And I'm thinking, boy, if I put order through and it doesn't come, like they don't do it, they're going to charge me a fee. They will, even though it would be my problem. But I kept trying the rest of the day, gave up my sleep, and so just about, I'd say 1, so it's got to be after midnight, so 1 a.m., it started finally the snow coming, and boy, a lot came all of a sudden. So I'm sitting here, getting ready to do, I was going to do a vlog a little bit earlier, and so I was sitting here, and back to the story. So Polly was saying that someplace they're going to lose power. I'm like, oh gosh, don't even talk that way. Because if we lost power, we would freeze. We'd have nowhere to go. We would literally freeze. It is like, I think it's -10 outside. Maybe it's actually -10. And with the wind chill, which luckily there's not a lot of wind right now. Who knows what it is. It's very cold. It's very, very cold. So anyhow, I was just about ready to do the vlog. And then I thought I better have something to eat. I haven't really ate much today. So I was eating my mixed berry cream cheese, and all of a sudden, I have a little light over the sink, and it went off, and the little heater I have went off, and it didn't strike me at first, and then I'm like, oh no, the power went off, and I've been kind of rationing the heat. And this is the first year I had to do it, because I usually don't ration heat, because Polly's thin, I'm thin, you know, we're cold, usually, well, until whatever happened to my body here, but, you know, we usually will ration more in the summer than in the winter, but this year I've had to ration the heat, and I should have thought to put the heat up in case, you know, we lose power. But anyhow, so long story short is, luckily it was just for a minute or so, and then it came on. I right away went to look at the fridge. I thought, well, maybe something blew. We have fuses, not circuit breakers, so when the little heater goes off, it's usually connected to the microwave and the fridge. So that wasn't it, I thought maybe, but then I thought, I don't know if that light was connected, because when that happened before, the light wasn't on, so I didn't know. But anyhow, so that was that. So I hope it doesn't happen anymore. Oh, I'll never sleep worrying about, I don't know. What am I going to do, right? But anyhow, what the whole meaning of this vlog here is supposed to be. Should I do in this vlog? I don't know. It might get too long. Well, we'll see. Anyhow, so I started thinking, I don't know what made me think about this. Probably I was watching some video and it just made me think about it. And I was thinking, yeah, I think I saw a movie, and love stories, Hallmark stories. They're all love stories. I mean, I like watching them. They're Christmas, which is fine. But they all seem to have the same ending. The last 3 minutes, the right couple gets together and they're kissing. So it's getting a little bit boring, but I'm still watching them. So anyhow, I guess in one of the movies, or it just made me think of it, something about when you go on a plane, they say to save yourself first before your child, because if you don't save yourself first, you can't take care of your child. Have you ever heard that before? I don't think they actually say it on the plane. I don't know. I haven't been on a plane in forever. I don't like to fly, so I don't know if they say. I don't think they would say, if something happens, put your mask on before your child. So if you know the answer, let me know. But anyhow, then that made me think further. As you'll see, I'm a thinker. I overthink. So anyhow, then I started thinking that I remember walking with my mom when I was little, and it was just on our street. It was in suburbia. There was no traffic on our street where we lived at all, just people that lived there. So we started to go for a walk, and I remember specifically, I guess we never walked when we lived in the city. We started to walk, and I was like toward the roadside, and my mom put me on the inner side, and I'm like, why can't I walk here? She says, because if something happens, I don't want it to happen to you. And no, I think this happened in the city when we lived, because I was a lot younger. Yeah. But anyhow, it's not here or there, but I was young, so it might have happened wherever we were walking, I don't know. But I said, but what if something happens to you? I don't want nothing to happen to you. So then, now, back to real time, I was thinking, so I did that with all my kids too. I would put them, like, we had a street where you walk like out of our neighborhood, then you got to kind of go onto a bigger road, not real big, but bigger with traffic. And so I would do the same thing, put them on the inside, and I remember my kids asking me the same thing. And so I now in real time started thinking, say if I was walking with I don't know, when they first start walking and they're pretty good at walking, I don't know, 14-month-old something, and you're walking, I don't know, people carry their kids in these wraps and stuff nowadays. I don't know, do kids even walk? They usually carry. But anyhow, if I'm walking with a new walker, a child who's a new walker, meaning they just learned to walk, and I'm on the outside and I got hit by a car and knocked out, the child wouldn't know what to do. I mean, say they're 12 months old and just learned to walk and they don't understand anything. You can't teach a 12-month. Some kids walk at age 10 months. You couldn't teach them that, okay, here, say it was even before cell phones. What would you do? Or even with cell phones, you can't teach a young child yet to call for help. So, I'm giving you something to ponder, as if you don't have enough to think about in this crazy world we're living in. So, how would that work? How would that work if it's you alone with a child? Say, child learned to walk at 9 months, and by 10 months they were proficient walking, and you took a walk and they were on the inside, and God forbid, you got hit and got knocked unconscious, and the person hit and run and drove away. But yet, you wouldn't want that to happen to your child. But I would think, with having the child on the outer side, which I never did, and I couldn't even imagine doing it, I think you would have enough quick mommy response if something was coming toward your child to get your child out of the way. And you could argue with that, well, you would get yourself out of the way, but it just seems to me that, I don't know, if it's coming at you, it would just be more kind of like a shock factor. But if it's coming at your child, not only would it be shock, it would be mama bear mode. I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting across what I'm trying to say. But anyhow, so growing up, did your mother or father ever push you on the inside? And did you ever hear about save yourself with the oxygen mask before your child. So let me know your thoughts on that, and let me know your thoughts on what I just said about the, you know, which side, who walks closer to the road. I know, how odd. I have too much time on my hands, but I'm not feeling good yet, so comment below, please. Write something. I feel so lonely without everyone. I don't know what's going on. Nobody's commenting. Is everyone just all, ugh, about the world? I am too, but I hope you're not all sick. I hope you're well, but comment. I'd be interested to know what your thoughts are on this. So for now, don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, share. Sharing is caring. Be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. They may be thinking about all these weird kind of things that could happen because, you know, when you don't leave the house, what else you got to do but think of weird things, right? No, it's not weird. It's things, I don't know, maybe you've never even heard these things. Maybe your parents didn't do this. Maybe you've never flown on a plane. But let me know anyhow. So for now, be kind to yourself, and most importantly, please be safe. This is an awful thing we're going through in the world. Bye for now.